right, good morning. Welcome. It is Gentle Flow. Nothing special today. Monday morning, we just want to get everything flowing. So I saw a couple tissues come up in the videos of the class. So as I'm healing, perhaps some of us are starting to feel winter colds, things like that. We know it's listen to our bodies. If full forward folds don't feel good, we keep our head up a little bit higher. We make those conscious choices so that we can just keep progressing forward, getting stronger, all of those things. But it can look differently throughout this journey depending on what a day brings you. So find that grounding and kind of check in. What has today brought you? Full exhale, eyes could be closed or opened. You're lifting up through your spine. You might be wiggling your fingers. Let's get that neck just a little bit longer. And ground. As you feel ready, begin to take the arms out to the side. Pause there. Wiggle the fingers. Flex and extend the wrist. Press the energy away. Draw the energy in. Turn the palms forward, gently bring the elbows behind, opening the chest a little bit more. Now be mindful, hold there for a second. And is that just opening the chest, or are you feeling any pressure in your low back? And maybe a tail tilt, a tail tuck. And then when you're ready, just bring it all back home. Mountain pose and set your intention. Starting to notice my body. I'm starting to feel a little bit more in that yogic zone. Set the intention. Take the arms out to the side. Lift the sternum up. Open the heart a little bit more. As you're inhaling, drawing the elbows back, you're creating that back bend. As you're exhaling, rounding the back, tucking the chin, stretching out the back body. One breath per movement, inhaling, opening, exhaling, rounding. Or maybe you stay in a position for 2 or 3 breaths, and then it's on an exhale that you round your back, and it's on an inhale that you open your chest. There's no right way to do this. Be mindful. Notice what your body is feeling and experiencing. Look for that balance. That's sort of that universal goal. Is my weight even right and left? Am I using as much force in my upper body as I am in my lower body? All right, stay rounded for a second. Interlock your hands. Press your palms away. Straighten your spine. Now, if interlocking your hands is causing the shoulders to come up, all you're going to do is put a strap between your hands. Get those shoulders down. And then as you feel ready, begin to take the palms higher, pressing them away with the shoulders remaining down. Now you're going to notice that you have to start working harder as you're doing that. Perhaps a little tail tilt, a tail tuck. Full exhale. Everybody can get their arms up over the head. That's not the point here or the intention here. We want to start waking up those core muscles, the oblique muscles. Wherever you get to is good enough. Shoulders are down. 2 or 3 more nice deep breaths. Can I get my palms higher? While maintaining the integrity of the posture. And then once you're ready, just release the hands, take it into a lateral flexion side. Bend to one side and alternate the sides. As you're ready, add some movement to that flexion. So as the arms are coming up, you're stepping the legs apart. As the arms come down, you step towards that bottom hand. Now, if you want to, there is no bottom hand. You could keep both hands up. You could have your hands interlocked and pressed away. You could stay longer on one side. There's a lot of things now happening. And again, just bring it back to the basics. Do I feel like I'm flowing in a balanced way? Am I able to move my upper body with my lower body? And if today I can't, maybe I do my upper body and then I introduce the lower body into it and I break it down a little bit. This is okay. Take it to the center, turn those toes out a little bit, drop into your squat, round your back at sunflower, bring it back up again. Exhaling down, inhaling up. As you're pushing up, push through the whole foot. And if you wanted to, as you're coming up, you're going to lift your heels up off the floor as well. So again, adding just a little bit more balance, a little bit more strength into that flow, into that sequence. Nice. Stop here for a moment. 5-point start. Keep the feet down. Squeeze those shoulder blades down and back. Release it off. If you wanted to, you're lifting one heel at a time, or you're lifting both heels at a time. As you're making those choices, and again, I don't want you to change your choice and think, oh, well, I shouldn't be doing that now. It is harder to lift your heels. So you might suddenly find your hands are more in front of your body when you're lifting your heels up off the ground. That's not wrong. It's not as hard, perhaps, as keeping the arms in that midline, but that doesn't mean it's wrong to lift the legs up, especially if you've maybe been laid up for a while, or you're really working on strengthening the inner and the outer thighs. Maybe you have issues with your back or your heels, or your hips rather, but shoulders don't really need any extra strengthening. I would say that that's a pretty realistic trade-off that you might consider. Hold. Now, as you're holding, do be mindful. Hands can come in front if they need to, but let's not arch that back. Draw the shoulder blades back. Can I make my spine longer? Feel that strength. Notice when the hands are trying to come forward and you're going to try and resist. Use your breath. And then when you're ready, release it up. Release everything off. Take yourself to the top of the mat so you can start stepping backwards and having room. Ground and find that flow. Doesn't matter what leg you want to start with. It's warrior one. You're stepping one leg back at a time. Front knees over the ankles. Maybe the hands come up over the head. Feel that grounding. If you are drawn to tilting your head up, go for it. Keeping the weight, the balance, the intensity even between upper back and lower back. Take the hands behind your body, interlock or introduce that strap. Press the palms away. Feel the stretch into the front of the chest and particularly into the front of the shoulder muscles. Maybe lift the hand off the bottom. And if you want to, bow it forward. And if you want to, do that with your eyes closed or let your head and your neck go. Balance is key. Release the hands, step that back leg forward. You're in a forward fold. Lift your tail up even higher. Let your head and your neck decompress. Shake your head, yes or no. Lift that tail up even higher. Intensify that hamstring stretch. If you'd like to, you could shift your weight slightly left or slightly right, or bend one knee at a time and try and intensify that stretch into the hips. Big exhale, decompress the spine. On the next inhale, you're going to bring yourself up. Once you feel like I'm up, then you're stepping the opposite leg back for warrior one. Not just about the pose. The transitions are so important. How I get myself from one place to another place. Take those hands behind, press the energy away. Feel the stretch into the the front of the shoulders, those deltoid muscles. Lift the arms up. Now check in with the elbows, because I don't want to put pressure in my elbows to increase the shoulder stretch. Bow it forward. Let the head and the neck go. Full exhale. Release the hands. Step that back leg forward. Give it a little wiggle, forward fold. And let's decompress the spine. So head below heart. The cold that is going around this year is nasty, and it lasts for a very long time, and it makes breathing very difficult. I want us to keep moving as much as we can. Obviously, if we're getting ill, take breaks, listen to your body, but keeping moving is going to help us. But it might have to look differently. Maybe your forward fold, you're up quite a bit higher so that your head isn't below your heart. It's slightly higher or in line, but you could still round your back a little bit. I'll get some hamstring stretch in you. Yeah, because if you say, I'm not getting a hamstring stretch, then we could change that as well. You could use your wall, focus on pushing that bum back, and get more of the hamstring stretch. So really look at what aspect of a posture do I need right now, and how can I attain that, keeping the integrity of the pose. As you're ready, bring it up. It's mountain pose and you're grounded. You're scanning your body. You're noticing, has the heart rate gone up? Am I feeling a little bit sweaty? Am I starting to get moving? What's going on in my body? Hopefully all positive. Do I need a break? Do I need some water? It's Warrior 2 team, and you're going to face your screen. So for most of us, it's going to be left leg back. If you are facing your screen, let's step that left leg back and then play with your hips, squaring. Do a couple tail tilts, a couple tail tucks. Front knee, really look down to it and accentuate that it is pointing forward. And then let's work at opening up those hips. Adding the arms, which of course is going to add a whole lot more work into your upper back. Turning the head to look over that front hand is going to create even more work up into your neck and your shoulders. If I need a break, I can still maintain a lot of what this pose offers to me just by turning my head forward. Play with that. Notice something so little, so subtle, which direction my head is pointing can change the intensity of the workload. Turn the palm of the front hand, reverse warrior to warrior 2, and let's create a little flow here. It can be one breath per movement. Inhaling as you reach up to the sky, opening into the armpit, into the ribs, getting the lymphs moving around our body. Because remember, that lymphatic drainage system, it doesn't work on its own. It needs you to move around. Well, if I'm not feeling 100%, I tend to be pretty stationary. If I want things clearing out of my body, that drainage system needs to be moving and working. So, you could even self-massage. All right, next one, rather than warrior 2, you're going to straighten the front leg and you're going right into your triangle. You're lengthening, you're reaching, we're opening, we're stacking shoulder over shoulder, and perhaps you're looking up to the sky. You might not be. Again, if you feel like, well, now my shoulder's shrugging, look forward and play. Nice, nice. Everybody in the classroom, you guys look good. You've heard these cues. I mean, you must hear them in your sleep sometimes. Okay, we're going to say for about 1 minute, can I make it harder? So you're going to try and make your spine longer, still keeping the integrity of that nice flat back, neck in line with the spine. And maybe you're going to try and come closer to the floor with your torso. Be mindful that you're not leaning forward. Pretend that wall is behind you. Nice. I love what I just saw. You can bend that top hand, draw it back. That might help us open up into those ribs more, especially if you're prone to hyperextension. 2 more breaths. Make the spine longer. Take that pose deeper. Perfect. Bring it back to the center. Turn. Front foot, wide leg forward fold. The hinge is at the hips. We're going to take ourselves down into that forward fold, unless you say, no, forward fold isn't working for me today, which means you're grabbing a chair or your blocks or a sofa or a bed or whatever's in your room, and you're going to accentuate that hamstring stretch. So you could keep your head up more, push your tail back, try straightening the legs. That's going to get you the stretch into the back of the legs. You'll probably feel it inner thighs as well. You're not going to decompress the spine as much, but that's okay. You're extending the spine. You're putting space in the vertebrae. Now, if you'd like to gently bend one knee, shift your weight slightly side to side. If it's okay for you today, exhale, take that forward fold and add the decompression of the spine. Note where your toes are pointing here, team. And if you find your toes are being drawn to turn to the outside, again, perfectly acceptable, perfectly safe. If you were to turn your toes in slightly, it's going to be a little bit more work. Is that productive for you today? Is it useful? All right, those of us that are set up sideways, the way my mat is set up, we're going to the back of our mat. Everybody else, you're going to the front of your mat. It's your forward fold. Lift your tail up higher. Decompress that spine. Give it a little shake. And then bring yourself all the way up, mountain pose. Start in mountain. Make your spine longer, flatter, straighter. Bring your face back a little bit. Stack it up so the ears are over your shoulders. Make it harder by taking the arms out or up. Again, pay attention. Are my hands in front of the center line of the body? Much gentler on your shoulders. My intention right now is to have us strengthen our back a little bit. So I'm going to ask us to try and keep our arms more in that medial line, keeping the shoulders down so that we can strengthen the back more. That might require you to bend your elbows or bring your hands behind or just keep your arms out to the side. Maybe your hands are over your head. Harder. It's like lifting a heavier weight. So play. If there was a wall behind you, do you think the back of your head would be touching the wall, or is your neck leaning forward a little bit? Let's strengthen the upper back and the neck. If all of this is far too easy for you, you get to do it with your eyes closed and standing on your toes. Check in first with the upper back, middle back, lower back. Do I have that integrity? Do I have that happening? Because that's my intention right now, is I want to strengthen the back. If you say, yep, I can feel those things. I can even feel the obliques. Then start adding all that other stuff on. Then you're putting down your 10-pound weight and you're grabbing 12s or your 15s. Begin to use that exhale. We should have to use that exhale because you're adding so much work, or you're adding enough work here that you really do need to take that big exhale to maintain the workload. You might be doing it with your heels up off the ground. Really focus the integrity of the upper body. That's my cue right now. I need more upper body than I need lower body. And then when you're ready, release the arms down, rock it back and forth, side to side. And again, notice. I'd like my whole body to have been working evenly balanced. You're stepping back the opposite leg for warrior two. Front knees over the ankle. You're playing with that tail tilt, that tail tuck. The arms are parallel to the floor. We're looking out over that front hand. You're dropping the shoulders down. Make your spine longer. You can pick up your toes, placing them down one at a time. Is your front knee over top of your heel or is it over top of your ankle? Both perfectly safe. Both textbook as far as Warrior 2. Knee over the ankle, perhaps a little bit more work than knee over the heel. Note if you go knee over the ankle, does your whole body want to lean forward? That could be flexibility in the hips. As you're ready, reverse warrior, Warrior 2, turning that palm, reaching it up to the sky. You can look up, you can look down. That might give you a little break into the neck and the upper back. You could stop in reverse warrior, explore for 2 or 3 breaths, and then go back to Warrior 2. You could do 1 breath per movement. As you're creating whatever flow it is you're creating, there's so many things you're checking in with. Balance and weight, balls of the feet, heels of the feet. Front foot, back foot. How about that front glute? I can certainly on this side, I can feel that front glute a whole lot more than I could on the other side. Next one is reverse warrior triangle. Straightening the front leg, lengthening the spine. Hands don't have to be outside, they could be on your hips. Be mindful, am I just rolling forward because that's what triangle is? Or am I able to stay more parallel to, or perpendicular rather, to the ground, parallel to the wall that's in front of you? Play with your hands. Play with your head. Be mindful. Some of us look like we're jamming a little bit. So get rid of the hands. Make your neck longer. Make your spine longer so that you're supporting that head. You're not letting it come down. The shoulders aren't shrugging so that I can get my hand up. That might mean my body comes up too. Now, once I've got that integrity in my neck, then I can start to add other things on. There should be, although mechanically I can tell you why it's hard and challenging, but there should be, and on that exhale, some form of ease. Draw those shoulder blades back. If I can't find the ease, the weight I'm lifting is too much, come up higher so that you can find that little, it doesn't have to be a big ease. It shouldn't be easy. But there should be some ease in it. As you're ready, bring it back to the center again. Turn that front foot. How's the back feeling? Did you notice anything different from one side to the other? Give the hips a little wiggle. This time it's sunflower, but it could end up in a squat if you wanted it to. You could sit down into a squat. You could use your chairs for your squat. Heck, some of us squat is just so easy for us. I want you guys to start thinking about binding your squat. So squat is not that easy for me. I'm going to talk about how do I bind it if it is easy, because I know that many of you, squat is much easier for you than it is for me. Once you're in that squat and you're getting your bum down as low as it can go, and you feel very stable, you're able to lift your spine up, then what we would do for the twist is we're going to try and keep the hips. I don't want to lean all my body weight to one side. I want to keep my hips. Hands could be on block. They might touch the floor. We can start to add that twist. So you're twisting to one side. As you're twisting to that side, head could be on your thigh. It could be on your shoulder. It could be on your hip. It could reach up to the sky. Be mindful of the leg you're looking away from, because the tendency would be to dump all the weight over to that side. So I want to keep that weight as balanced and even as I can. How do you bind a twist? It's hard. And again, I can't show you the full bind because I'm not able to do it. But that front hand, the hand that's on the floor, you have to get your bum down low enough that your elbow could come behind, top hand would come behind, and you would bind your hands together. So those with really long limbs, you're going to find that easier. Those who have shorter femurs, and more hip flexibility, you're going to find that bind easier than those of us with short arms and wider. Adding the twist here, it's not my cue. I'm doing a little variation on the twist. I am supporting in my squat. You might not be. And squat is what I was after. I wanted to get us down. Can I get my knees higher than my hips? And that doesn't have to be my hips coming down. It could be me sitting on a chair and bringing my knees up higher. There's lots of ways to do something that might serve your body a little bit better. And that doesn't mean, oh, I can't do. You might just not like to be on the floor. It might not even be a matter of, well, I can't get onto the floor and get up and down, so I have to do this lesser variation. It's not lesser. It's different. Now, if you didn't add the twist here, I don't want you to think, oh, I'm missing out on something. You're not. I've got you covered. Exhale, bring it back to the center. Take your tail up nice and high. Pivot your body to the top of your mat. Step your back leg forward. You're in a forward fold. Inhale, bring it up. Nice deep breath. All right, it's twisted pyramid. Doesn't matter to me what leg you want to step back first. I'm going to step so I'm looking at you. So I'm stepping the leg that's away from the screen. So if you're like, well, I want to watch you, Candace, to see it, step the leg away from the screen. Both legs are straight. You're going to lift up nice and tall. You're going to push your bum back. We're going to keep the spine really, really straight as we come forward. So if I want to focus on the twist, but I don't want a whole bunch of work, I'm going to come closer to my wall so that as I come forward, I can take a little bit of the weight off my back, my spine. I don't have to work so hard because my hands are here. Leg that's forward, opposite hand would be on the wall or on the leg. Same hand, so if it's right leg forward, right hand comes on the hip. And then begin that twist. Straighten that front leg if you can. Yeah, there it is. Soft but straight. So I don't want us locking the knees out. Now, as you're twisting, and especially if you're using a wall or things like that, start to focus. Is all my body, am I just leaning into this because I have so much weight in my hand? I'm not worried about falling. I hope not. Keeping your hips as square as you can. This is too easy. Great. You get to start folding forward a little bit more. Maybe with the back hand, instead of just on your hip, you're going to bring it up to, can you hear the difference in my voice? Just something as simple, I'm not super deep, as bringing my hand behind my ear. Now I've got this extended stretch into the intercostal muscles in my, up in my chest, in my pectoral muscles, in my armpit. Opening that up is going to help me breathe better. So if I'm very challenged breathing for whatever reason, come up higher, work the twist up here more. Get more space into those muscles so that we can take bigger breath. Coming down deeper, I might not be able to twist as much, but now I have more stretch in the hips, in through that piriformis. Exhale, bring it back to the center. Step the back leg forward, or depending on where you're standing, front leg behind. And just give yourself a second. Ground. Oh, how am I feeling? What's my intention in my class today? Gentle flow. 45 minutes, stretch out the body. But you might say, you know what, you're right. I do have these couple hiccups, these obstacles. I can feel the wind, weather is changing, things are changing. Account for those things. Opposite leg is forward, keeping my hips as square as I can, lifting up, drawing back, slowly coming down. Now you can make this way more. Maybe Candace, I need more strength. Well, stay here. Don't add the twist. Keeping that back flat, you're really strengthening your back. Adding the twist, you don't lose the strength in your back. You're adding to it, but your risk of injury might come up. Every time myself or any other instructor, somebody on YouTube, you might be doing things on your own. Every time you go to change or advance your posture, do it with a mindfulness. What am I trying to achieve? What is the intention behind this movement? How can I best quantify that intention while still maintaining balance and safety? Full exhale. Slow the breath and then play within those options. I really am appreciating for myself that opening of the chest. I probably am not 100% yet. I'm darn close, but I can feel it when my arm is up. Get the shoulder down. I really am appreciating that opening of the chest, but I have to admit I'm appreciating coming forward into the stretch too. So maybe I give myself a little more time here so I can change my hand position. I can feel more lower body. I can come up. I lose a little bit of the lower body, but I can add more of that twist. Your journey doesn't have to be exactly one line. When you're ready, bring those legs back together. And again, let's just ground. Let's take a moment. How am I feeling? Okay, you're finding your edge. One more time, I want you to take yourself to a spot where you are physically challenged, but we're strengthening the whole body. And that might be here. If you are physically challenged, just stand. I just turned so you can see me, don't have to turn. But if you feel like, I'm a little fatigued, I got you, like this, like I say, whatever this reign of cold or flu is this season, it's nasty and it will play you out. If this is your challenge right now, be as tall as you can be. And it might be my age, it might be sort of my upbringing, but I stand tall, and in my brain, I instantly go to this line of soldiers and I hear, gut in, chest out. And that's not it. That's not what we're after. Lift up, drop shoulders down, root into the earth. Remember, you are fluid. Yes, take your arms out to the side. Take your arms over your head. Lift your heels up off the floor. All of those things will make it harder for you. Keep drawing your face back. Keep fluid. Every once in a while, shimmy your shoulders, shimmy your hips. Full exhale. We are not robots. We're not meant to act or behave like robots. We are strong, confident, vibrant individuals. Beautiful. You have 2 more minutes of holding whatever it is you're doing. Now, I don't want you to think, oh, 2 more minutes, I got to really back off. Because remember, we're organic beings. So within that 2 minutes, whatever you consider to be your edge might change. You might be holding and then suddenly feel like, oh, I'm getting wobbly. And you slowly bring your heels down for a second. You take an exhale and you think, oh, I'm ready to go round 2, and you lift your heels up, or maybe your eyes open, or maybe suddenly your eyes close, and maybe your hands change. At some point, you might have your hands interlocked. My eyes are on the clock because it does seem like, I don't know about you guys, we still have 90 seconds since I said 2 minutes. It is amazing how many words Candace can get out of her mouth in 2 minutes. Continue to find your edge, the spot where I can exhale. I am not rigid. I am not locked. I am fluid, but I am challenged. I'm strong. A lot of this will be core. And when I say core right now, I'm talking neck to hips. Check in with those glutes because we know they like to take over. We're not going to let them take over. We're going to breathe. You can wiggle your hips a little bit. Do you feel the oblique muscles? So the obliques are the side muscles. Think girdle, or maybe think something a little more sexy than that. Think like Jason Momoa with his hands on your ribs, on your waist, and just gently caressing and doing up that belt. Full exhale. I don't know where that came from, by the way, but making you feel strong. As you're ready, release, but I don't release to mush. I bring my heels down, I bring my arms down. I lift my torso up, I let my shoulders drop. I maintain all of that strength. It's just not so challenging for me now. My breath becomes much easier. On that inhale, it's toe mountain. It can be a gentle twisted back bend if you feel like, we've done lots of back work today, or it can be standing camel. And again, so here's your thing. Team, we're doing this for 3 minutes. So I want you to experience what you need to experience in the way of opening up through the ribs, opening up through the front of the body, strengthening the back of the body, because that's what this back bend does. It's what all back bends do, but particularly this one. Feeling grounded. If you are drawn to tilting your head up, I didn't used to cue this, that it's another extension of the pose, but I do want you to be mindful that you are tilting your head, drawing your shoulders down, not just throwing your head back and opening your throat to the sky. Full exhale. Slow your breath down. I hate that cue. Don't slow your breath down. Calm your breath. Lengthen your breath. I have to get better. I go to my routine cues as well. Accentuate that exhale. On that inhale, accentuate that inhale. Begin to take up space. If you measure my body, I'm probably not changing a whole lot here. Maybe, a millimeter or a partial millimeter. My spine might get taller as I'm doing things like this, but I don't go from 5'2" to 5'8". But I feel my spirit, my mental state, my emotional state. I begin to feel much grander, much bigger. Take up that space. There's a very interesting program, team. We're coming into the last minute, so I'm going to cue and chat. It's on CBC Gem. It's called The Assembly. So everybody can get it for free because it is available. Like you could it's one of those things you can download that CBC app even if you don't have TV. What it is a group of neurodivergent youth, young adults interviewing different Canadian celebrities. And I'm only 15 minutes into the first episode. Bring it back to mountain. Inhale, toe mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Step walker, hop your feet back to down dog. Stay for a little bit in down dog. Stretch out your spine before you take yourself down into child's pose. This program is amazing because the more we see things that maybe we haven't seen before, neurodivergent people asking questions, and then we find out that some of these celebrities, some of these people that we have been watching or whatever may also have these complications or these challenges, and it just makes things so much more acceptable. Drop your knees to the floor, which they always should have been. Makes the world so much more interesting. Take up space. Be seen, be heard. All right, team, when you're ready, you've stretched your back out in child's pose. You're going to take your knees to one side. You're going to take your heels to the other side. You're going to bring yourself into a lying posture. We're going to go into that supine twist where we're dropping our knees, but trying to keep the shoulders connected to the floor. You're going to choose whether you want your toes and your heels to be right beside one another or whether you want your toes and your heels to be a little farther apart. And again, I'm pretty comfortable with everybody that's in the room today. You guys take this twist any way you need to take this twist because you've heard these cues so often. Full exhale. But what you're doing right now, whether your toes and your heels are touching and you're dropping to the side, make sure that upper back and shoulders are remaining on the ground if you can. You can add bolsters, you could add blocks. Whatever you're choosing right now, it's still a spinal twist. It's just your options will change how much hips get into it, if it accentuates the low back more, how much rib gets into that twist. Take a second and just, you individually, is this the twist that you need today? Or is it the twist that you always do? And the answer can be yes to both of those things. It is the one I need today, and it is the one I always do. But lots of times it's just the one I always do. I'm not sure if it's the one I need today. So you have to explore the space a little bit. I'm going to cue us into Shavasana. I'm going to stay with us a little bit, but of course, I have another class in 15 minutes, so I'm not going to cue us out of Shavasana. I do ask that we try to give ourselves a little bit longer. We've been practicing for 15, 16, 17 years. No, I know I've been saying 15 years for at least a year and a half, 2 years. It can still just be stretch class, and don't worry about that. But for those of us where this is yoga practice, let's start to be a little more aware of what's happening in Shavasana. Don't just accept, Shavasana is hard, I can't slow my brain down. Let's practice it. If I keep, whatever you say, you're right. So if I keep saying, I can't do Shavasana because I can't slow my brain down, I'm right. But if I say, I'll practice it, I might be able to get better at it, I'm right. When you're ready, keeping that low back connected to the floor, taking your legs out so that they're longer. Bent knees, you're still working too much. So taking your legs out long, but maybe something's under them to support them. Put a blanket over your top if you feel like, the weight of the blanket, it might not even be a temperature thing. It might just be the weight of the blanket helps you. Full exhale. Notice what part of the back of the head is touching the ground. Notice if your neck is open to the sky, and if it is, maybe tuck that chin a little bit more. Notice your shoulders or your arms, the heaviness in your arms. Is it rigid? Or could it be heavier? Notice, give your hips a little wiggle. Give your legs a little wiggle. Are you holding on to your glutes? Most of us probably are. Give it a little wiggle. Exhale. Is there anything more that I could release in my physical body? Fill the belly. Feel how these involuntary muscles, they still work without you having to control it. Fill the belly, fill the ribs, fill the lungs. Full exhale. And allow your nervous system to regulate, to find balance. Namaste.
Remember to like, comment, and share. And most important, don't forget to subscribe.